What is going on, guys? My name is Tefty. Welcome to your weekly reset video, January 24th, the final week of January in 2017. We're going to kick things off right away with Tyra Banks and take a look at these artifacts that she's selling this week. I said Banks. It's Karn. Sorry, guys. It's a joke of mine. Memory of Yolder this week removes the sprint cooldown penalty. This is one of my favorites. Basically, my Titan has this almost all the time. This one has discipline and strength, so no intellect build on this one. Next, Memory of Silumar. In the Crucible, resistance to damage over time attacks is greatly increased. So thorn damage, thorn dot damage and all that, or grenade burns get reduced to next to nothing, which is, it's useful. A lot of people know about that, so mileage may vary on this particular one. And then Memory of Timur. Melee attacks on minor minions of the darkness have the chance to temporarily turn the target into allies. Apparently it does work on some yellow bars. I have not tested this myself, but mostly you're looking at red bars and apparently some yellow bars. So that is what's happening with the artifacts this week. In case you did not know, you probably already know, Iron Banner is over. It is gone. It has left the Iron Temple. So if you were thinking about that, it's already gone. Have to wait till next month for those light level increases. So the Vanguard Scout bounties this week: crushing blows. Use the Iron Battle Axe or powerful enemies weapons to decimate hostile threats. Kill 100 total. Stay down. Defeat fallen. Just a percentage right there. I don't know exactly how many. Which usually means that yellow bar enemies or elite enemies count for more. Then Archon's Forge dregs. Complete dreg encounters in the Archon's Forge right there. And then Archon's Forge servitors, complete servitor encounters in the Archon's Forge. Basically all this can easily be done in Archon's Forge, no problemo. This week, Mantle of Gellion with a decent roll for intellect. Yolder's Iron Sash with a meh roll, stay away from that. And then Fellwinter's Iron Bond with a pretty decent roll if you're looking for discipline and strength, nearly max. Almost max on that roll. That's what's happening in the Iron Temple. Let's jump on out and take a look at the strikes this week. Nightfall and Heroic strikes. This week's Nightfall is the Blighted Chalice strike. It comes with Catapult. Grenade recharge rate is greatly increased, so your grenades come back really quick. Be able to chuck them consistently. Grounded, players take more damage while airborne. This one's always annoying, so if you are a jumpy player, you're going to find yourself taking a lot more damage and getting taken out of the battle really quick. Juggler, which again, annoying sometimes. No ammo, drops for your equipped weapon. Sometimes it bugs out and doesn't drop any heavy regardless. You could be using your primary or special and just no bricks of heavy drop, which annoys me when that happens. And then Void Burn this week. Void damage from any source is greatly increased. So Dark Drinker is going to be phenomenal and fun. Fun and phenomenal. Really great. Shouldn't be too difficult of a week with Blighted Chalice. And then the Heroic Strikes this week has Catapult again. So Grenade recharge rate greatly increased. Exposure. Guardian shields are increased but do not replenish. You get a big shield, but it doesn't come back very quickly. And then Arc Burn again. So Arc Burn last week with Exposure and also this week. Catapult's always fun with Arc Burn because you can chuck grenades and just get lots of kills with that. So that's what's happening with the Heroic Strikes. This week's raid challenges. We've got Vosik this week for Wrath of the Machine. And then we have... Is it Oryx this week? No, Gulgroth. Gulgroth this week for King's Fall, if you're interested in that. Crucible playlist this week is Combined Arms, makes a return. If you've ever wanted to use a vehicle in Destiny's PvP, Combined Arms is the place to do it. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I haven't been in this playlist in a long time. Combined Arms right there. Or if you want the Grimoire too, Combined Arms can do it for you. And then Salvage makes a return for the playlist as well. That's what's happening this week for those. Let's jump into the tower and take a look at the bounties. All right, first off, Zavala. The old Sunrise Bounty. Per usual, Sunrise Bounty. Strike medals and complete Siva strikes without any member of your team dying to earn flawless medals. That's what's up with Zavala that week. Again, the Sunrise Bounty is where you can get Icebreaker, the one and only place where you can get it. Each character has a potential of getting Icebreaker if you do the Nightfall and complete it. I think it's a 30-minute timer, and getting gold tier for the Sunrise Bounty. Do those, you have a small chance at Icebreaker. Shaxx's weekly bounty is Supremacy. If you had a hankering to pull out a shotgun and use it as a primary, Supremacy is your game mode. It's going to be solid. Yes, Supremacy this week. For the material exchange, Erismorn is taking Wormspore, per usual. Future War Cult is taking Relic Iron, Dead Orbit is taking Relic Iron, and New Monarchy is taking Spirit Bloom. I might actually unload some Relic Iron this week. I've got quite a bit in the vault. Quite a bit of materials are kind of piling up right now, so might be a good week to unload some of that. And the speaker this week, those items, those class items. Well, Guardian. Dead Zone Revolution. Holtz's favorite. With, it's kind of a meta roll. I'd stay away, unfortunately. Strength of the Pack, which a near perfect roll. Pretty close right there. And it's also Intellect and Discipline. That might be worth picking up, honestly. Moctezuma Polyphonic has a pretty good roll as well. It's like a 98, 99% roll for Intellect and Discipline. And then Deep Stone Crypt with a alright roll. I'd probably stay away from that. And then Harlequin Pendulum with a perfect roll. This is maxed out, perfect roll, 100% right there. And then White Polygon Construct with a met roll. Stay away.
Do not stop fighting.
Yeah, stay away from that one. All right, we are going to jump over to the reef and have a look at that stuff over there. Back in the reef, guys. With the salt of Osiris flows deep. Let's take a look at Varix. Yes, good old Varix. Give me heavy ammo. Yeah, so we got heavy ammo. All right. So the bounties this week: Dead Shot, kill enemies with precision shots in level 41, and Prison of Elders challenge mode. Just 75 enemies. Pretty easy. Or precision shots, I should say. So headshots essentially, or headshot kills. And then Shock Trooper, use arc abilities to kill level 41 or Prison or Challenge of Elders. Kill 30 specifically with arc abilities. And then Firefighter, use solar abilities to kill on level 41 or Challenge of Elders 30 as well. So you're gonna have to swap some subclasses. You know, Arc Blade, each Arc Blade kill counts and stuff like that, or Solar Hammer kills, those all count. So you have to also grenades and melees if they're charged. All those will count towards those abilities. This week, is there anything good right here? No, nothing good for the cloaks right here. Yeah, I'd stay away from those. That is what's happening in the reef. Pretty quick and easy. Let's jump out and take a look at Challenge of Elders and have a look at those modifiers for this week as well. This week's Challenge of Elders. Small arms. Always fun with small arms. Outbreak Prime destroys with small arms. It's a lot of fun. Grounded, which is annoying. Players take more damage while airborne. So if you jump up, you're going to just get melted. And then Grenade kill bonus. So if you do a Challenge of Elders this week, small arms actually makes it pretty fun with the Outbreak Prime if you have it. If you got that. And that is actually the weekly reset video, guys. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Sub to the channel if you want more content as well. I got done streaming Resident Evil also. Resident Evil 7, it just came out. That's what I was streaming right before I'm making this video. And that's been a lot of fun. So I'm going to be back on this week. I'll definitely be completing my playthrough sometime in the next couple of days for sure. And then those episodes will start rolling onto YouTube as well for you guys that can't make it to the streams. But you guys are amazing. Again, I love you all. Thanks for hanging. If you do want to catch the streams, it's twitch.tv/TeftyTeft. And I also tweet out every time I go live. So twitter.com/Teft. I tweet out, and I also tweet out when I'm changing games and all that. So if you're interested in that stuff, follow me there for the up-to-date latest information on those streams. I'll see you guys next time for another reset video. Deuces.